We just got in some VS 6466s that we're planning on swapping out.
Sí sé, pasé con 10.
Man, that's the game, man. Fuck you suckers, for you other niggas I ain't fucking with. What you fuck niggas saying? Block in the party, I be strapped like a gay bitch. Niggas lane changer, don't know where they lane is. I carry big bills, nah nigga, I ain't changing. Slide down, little nigga, that's a trespass. Name the whip, rock with some straps, we wreck that. Throw a dime with the Glock like a test pass.
Alright guys, so if you watched the video from Instagram and Facebook yesterday, or if you missed it, this is the turbo kit we'll be releasing for the F-150s. And then today we're gonna put it on my Shelby just because we needed kind of for testing. So I did have other trucks, but since I do care about my truck, but I don't. If that makes sense. I'd rather test them. The header for the turbo is a Schedule 10 full stainless header with a nice collector all merged together. And to there you get your L pipe to the turbo, and don't mind the turbo be on the floor. We had it mocked up on the motor and we just kind of never disassembled it. So let me show y'all kind of how we have this set up. So then from the header you go to the L pipe to the turbo. And what's nice about this kit, which we probably have an option for the people who want to do a separate dump for the gate in case they want to throw it somewhere else, or the dump to the downpipe. So this one makes it nice and cleaner, just so you have less piping. You have your turbo downpipe, your wastegate downpipe merged into one pipe. I mean, pretty much the kit's gonna end, it's gonna dump next to the trans under the truck. So from there you can either leave it like that, or you have an option in case you want to run it to the back. Or for the people who want to do hood exits, which there are a little, not too far. I've seen it besides our trucks. I've seen other people do it. We're gonna probably have an option of doing a hood exit. So in case you don't want to do your regular downpipes for your regular trucks, you want to do a little something more crazy, we'll have the option for the hood exit kits, which just be a separate downpipe and a separate dump for the gate. On this truck, since right now it's the bone stock Shelby, we're gonna start with the base kit, which is a 6262 Turbo Smart Turbo, still Billy wheel, ball bearing, and we're gonna leave the truck on the stock fuel system, on stock everything as they come. It's a Shelby, but everything is still stock. The transmission's still stock, the rear end stock. All it has is a right take drop kit pretty much. So we're gonna put the Whipple injectors, which are Bosch 52 pounders from GT500s. We're gonna put those injectors on a stock manifold, put this kit on there and get it tuned by Lund. And we just wanna see how much power you can make on a truck without doing anything but a turbo kit, injectors, and a tune, which is needed. We're gonna find out this week. And then from there, we're gonna push it. So eventually we're gonna go to a 85 built trans, turn it up, stock motor, and then swap to from a 6262. We wanna put it on a dyno, put a 6466, and then see what it does. Pretty much a back-to-back comparison from the turbo upgrade, and see how much of an upgrade or how much power you gain. So other than that, that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna try, maybe, hopefully, be done today. I don't know, start and finish. It's simple though, so like I say, we're not doing anything else but installing the turbo kit and loading up a base tune. And that's pretty much how we're gonna do today. All right, so I almost forgot the cold side, the other half. For the base kit, a 4.5-inch core intercooler. And it is an easy install because you use a stock location for your hood latch. You pretty much remove your hood latch, sandwich this in between the support and the latch, same bolts, and the bottom will be supplied with some 90-degree brackets, and that's pretty much it. So it is an install. You don't have to cut anything. You don't have to make anything else fit or work and make it work. It just goes on, and then I'll show you how the piping. That's kind of not necessary, but it's a 4.5-inch core, like I said, and it retains AC. It doesn't get in the way of the condenser. It doesn't get in the way of anything. You do have to remove the active grill shutter, which is kind of obvious. It takes so much space, but it's all going to be kind of testing for now. Like I said, we're going to be using the Shelby test it on the streets, test it on the dyno, test it. We'll drive it across Houston all day just to show y'all, you know, AC, heater, drive it anywhere you want. So a lot of people are scared of going turbos. A lot of people go with the, you know, supercharger setup just because it's, I guess, a little bit more reliable, but we're gonna pretty much show y'all this is a reliable kit. You can drive it like normal, and you can drive it anywhere like as you wanted. But as time will go, we'll put 85, we'll turn up the boost, we'll put up a motor, and just like any truck, a snowball effect. Eventually, you'll probably have a TH400 on Motec and God knows what. But for now, just that. I'll stop it right there. And well, I'm sure I said it, but in case I forgot, it will come with a blow off smart. Wow, that was bad. That was the Turbo Smart blow off valve with twin Turbo Smart 45 gates. So for now, that pretty much I'll stop talking and show you a little bit on the progress.
Like down, little nigga, that's a trespass. Named the whip rock with them straps, we erect that. Throw a dime with the Glock like a chest pass. A nigga run up, big shells, where's legs at? Strictly only brothers, if you not, you're irrelevant.
All right, so on the install part, just to make it easier for you guys, the best way to install the headers, that's kind of where you begin. You remove the inner fender. Obviously, you remove your factory manifold, the rest of your cats, whatever you have back there. We kind of slide them in through here and kind of just work through the bolts through this side and through under the other side of the frame, through under the truck. You do have to relocate. This is the wiring for now the locking hubs, or what they call them, the IWEs on the trucks for the 4x4. They used to be, they used to run off a vacuum. Now they're electronic. So the cable does originally run through, it goes hooked up here, let's see. Yeah, so it usually runs through here, which is on the header, which is not gonna work. So you do have to just remove it. We suggest going through the other side of the control arm, and then you secure it on top of the strut tower, or you can secure it up here, where it clears the control arm and it completely clears the header. The only thing too is the heater lines. We don't have to move them. The only thing you have to pretty much just push them up a little bit just to get them out the way for now. When we go to the top, now this kit does require a battery relocation. So that's another thing we're gonna have an add-on on the website. So whether you have your own kit, your own relocation kit already, you don't need one. You don't have to get it, but if you don't have one, we will have an option to add it to the kit, which will come with a battery box you put in the bed, your cable leads, your posts, everything to pretty much relocate the battery. Besides it making it look better, that's kind of how this kit runs because of the placement of the wastegate. The wastegate is on the outside of the turbos, which is pretty much where the battery is at. So they wouldn't work another way pretty much unless we completely redesign the whole turbo kit. But it makes it a better look, a better weight distribution as well. So you add more weight in the back since you're already adding more weight on tubing, piping, turbos in the front. So as far as performance race wise, that's another benefit too. Other than that, that's pretty much it. On the passenger side, it's pretty much straightforward. Like I said, the way we recommend is doing it this way: remove the inner fender, work it from up here through the top bolts, under the truck for the bottom bolts, and then you relocate this wire for your hub, and that's pretty much it. The AC line now in this kit does not have to be touched, does not have to be moved. You don't need to change lines or nothing, so it will have full AC, your full heater, not have to do anything with that. So that's kind of the cool thing about the kit. You don't have to delete AC. So people that, for example, like this truck, right now when it's starting, it's injectors only on twin turbo, stock everything. That's for people, I would say, that want to enjoy the truck, want to drive it, do little hits just to have fun. Your little 600 horsepower truck. So, and if you want to go fast, your heater and AC do not have to go anywhere. So we'll show you a little bit more once we go on the top side of the motor. But for now, we're done on this side, and then the guys are working on that side, so we'll show you on the driver's side right now.
Clips longer than a trunk of an elephant. A nigga stressed out, pouring foes for the medicine. Circle like a dot where a white bitch freckles is. Get paid, fuck beef, nigga, get paid.
30 años, viejo.
30, no, pues por eso.
Yo me pegué el 30 ya.
Métete todas las drogas para que no sienta los vergas.
Porque no haya nada ahí, ¿o qué?
Cops come, little bro, switch lanes. Uppercase, young nigga told a big K, and all our guns, hoes running up, nigga, get laid.
Speaking down on a nigga, you a hoe, nigga. Why you lying, acting like you told pose, nigga? Catch you like and guarantee it's a scope, nigga. Talking all that cash shit, but you broke, nigga. Wife you send fucks out to some fuck niggas.
And I let go. Ah. Ow.
Bitch, I'm a big dog. Bitch, I'm a big dog. Bitch, I'm a big dog. Hey, I'm a dog. You gon' talk and I'm locking the jaws. Playing game with these niggas like salt. Wish them good luck if they planning on knocking me off. They saying this.
Alright guys, so there's a big chunk of footage missing to this point that we are at now. So if you have it on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, y'all seen we've been testing the turbo kit on the dyno. Last night actually, well 2 nights ago, we went to go test it on the street. So far, we've got 767 to the wheels on about 12 pounds, 13 pounds. And we went 10.3 at 133 on the street. So it's still a 93, still stock fuel system, still stock trans, stock converter, stock everything. The only thing it has is 52 pound injectors, the ones that are coming on the stage 2 Whipple, and tuned by Lund. Other than that, it's still bone stock truck. So as you can tell, we still have the 62 turbos, which are like for the base setup. We just got in some VS 64 66s that we're planning on swapping out, putting the truck back on the dyno, and compare, a little bit bigger turbo, and then compare, a Turbo Smart VS, just to have options for you guys when we have these turbo kits available. I mean, but so far it's been very impressive. These trucks are heavier than they start regular F-150. You got the bigger bumper, you got a steel hood, you got a bed cover, you got carpet in the bed, a bunch of little, details that make the trucks heavier. The whole right-tick suspension, sway bar in the rear. So like I said, it went 10.3 at 133 so far on, like I said, nothing but a tune-in injectors and the turbo kit. And we still have fuel pressure. We still have some room to go another 2-3 pounds. So we're gonna attempt to go 9s as is, or with those turbos, like I said. And we're gonna, just with the same gates, same spring on the gates, we're gonna swap turbos, put it back on the dyno, and compare, the previous pulls versus the pulls on those turbos, which are bigger, which should make more power. But other than that, we've had pretty good luck on the setup. We weren't planning on testing anything on 93 really, but since it's been working, we're like, man, let's push it, let's see how far we can get. So we're just gonna put it on gate and then put a fuel system on it. But I guess we'll save time on doing fuel system for now. Now I'm kind of being tempted to just put a med kit and see if we can make 1,000. I haven't tried. At least we haven't tried that. But now seeing how it's performing on just 93, I think it's very possible. So I think here shortly, we'll probably swap turbos back in the dyno and then do some pulls. I've been saving this truck. I don't want to put miles on it. Now over here, I do care about my truck, but I don't. If that makes sense. Being a guinea, yeah, all clap guinea pig Shelby. I put 1,400 miles in 2 years, and now we're over here beating up the motor on the twin turbos on 93. Other than that, wait for put the truck inside and swap turbos.
Learn, nigga be sliding that bitch like a scat, nigga hand him the fire, little nigga, it's your turn. He ain't got the wonder, bitch, I get to smiling, that little nigga hitting like nigga don't run. Certified stepper, little nigga, I was born in this shit, I can't help it, I'm Miss Terry's son, like a new pair of shoes.
You think you'd be doing this on a $100,000 truck?
I still have a small regret, not a big one. But then I make a little hit, feels good, and I'm like,
You're a
not
fiend.
too bad. It's bigger, better, that's the question.
That's what we're about. That's the question of the day.
The size matter. We don't know, it might not matter.
What happened? You lost it, little nigga.
Okay, you one of them niggas that play hard. What's that? It's an AR. Yeah, I knock the dreads out of nigga head. Type to beat you up or get you killed instead. You know, supermodel bitches give me head and yeah, they like it. I'm from the bottom. I ain't got a.
Don't fucking do that. Don't do that. It's drink a little. No.
You try. You do it.
You haven't seen that video, the little bird, blue bird?
No. You wanna see my pecker?
No way.
You haven't?
No?
Is that your beak?
You wanna see my pecker?
Is that your beak?
You wanna see my pecker?
Are you talking about your beak?
You wanna see? You wanna see my pecker?
On the head of my shit, pull out this motherfucker fire, make the little nigga run like the boy was in practice. Hey, run.
767.
And what do you think this one will make with these? If you were
I
to
don't
guess.
know. I hope like 790.
790.
I think that'd be cool.
So about 30 horsepower, you're guessing, or 20?
Oh, at Chick-fil-A. The nigga wanted me to. He wanted me to go, like drive off, and I said, "Isn't there a cone right there next to us?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Okay." I drove off. He's like, "Tú tranquilo, que estás con papá." Damn. Hey nigga, you done?
She was a little loud.
¿Escuchaste lo que dijo? No mames, no dije nada.
Ya no dije nada.
Y sigue hablando así, que te va a tener que pasar así de ti.
No, yo ya estoy pero a punto. Yo estoy en el límite de revoluciones. Yo estaba en 6.000 normal, ahora estoy en 7.800 ahorita relleno.
Espérate, güey, espérate. Luis R. Conrique. I hope these fucking turbos work.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. Let's see what it does with the 64, 66 journal bearing.
So this is bigger than the older turbo.
But VS racing turbos. They're bigger, but they're journal bearing.
So bigger turbos, but lesser quality bearing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not right.
But it makes 650.
667 now. Up that ain't right. Got a little boost leak through the clamp.
Test 2, let's go.
Alright, so this is a temp with the VS Turbo 6466s on the same boost as yesterday, right? This is the second attempt. The first one got a little boost leak. So we're going to compare the 6262 Turbo Smart to a VS 6466. See what it does.
dyno.
That shit froze. Fucking 1982.
I was gonna say, this thing's probably as old as me.
Hopefully it read it. If not, we're gonna have to do another one. God bless this.
God bless this machine.
Made about a pound less than the Turbo Smarts, but it still made 719. But now we're gonna turn on the, put a little meth kit just for testing. Turn on the meth.
Prime it till I'm gonna have it running. Prime it till you hear it. Yeah.
So the meth kit's just for experimental.
Yeah, just for, it's on 93, so I mean we had to do something. We're trying to push the stock fuel system at 93.
Before you have to switch to like.
This way doing the fuel system, yeah, so we'll see. But we're gonna do this and then we're gonna turn it up another 3 pounds, see if it makes 800, 850. If it does, alright, so from that number it made about 720, but the truck's making about 10, 11 pounds, so we dropped a couple pounds of boost. I guess because it's a bigger turbo from a 62-62 to a 64-66.
And also the bearing.
Yeah, I'm about to get to do a hit. Relax! Picked up 20 horsepower on the meth kit. So
not bad,
cool.
not bad.
Yeah, but it still dropped a good amount of boost on the strip. I didn't think it was gonna drop that much. It's not a huge turbo jump, but I guess this turbo's a little more efficient. So now we're gonna change the spring so we could go back to the boost where we're at with the other turbos, and then we could compare exactly boost to boost, because we thought with just swapping turbos would be a straight comparison, but I mean it's making less boost, so obviously it's gonna. 11 is down.
Yeah, these turbos are been on 12 pounds. 11.7 on the last one, 12.2 on that one. Same springs as the 62-62s, but the 62-62s made a little more. They made what, 20 more horsepower? Oh no, actually they made more. Yeah, but these are journal bearings. So now we're gonna go up to 15 pounds. So check it out.
climbing too.
Very nice. 800.
838. God damn, it's working. And look, and it was still climbing, but.
Ah, bueno, aquí tenemos el turbo kit. No, este no es, ese de allá. Vamos, vení. Le cambiamos los turbos, le pusimos lo de China. Y no de los Swiss. No, los Swiss. Los australianos. Le subimos 3 pulgadas al Spring. Lo que sacamos fue 838, pero algo pasó aquí. Algo pasó que no sabemos qué pasó. Se cortó. No se reventó, pero se cortó. Pero si hubieran visto aquí, me dan un plumón. Un plumón. Aquí hubiera salido hasta en 850. Eso es 15 libras ahí. Bueno, le subimos, tenía gates de 12 PSI, le subimos a 14. No, not 14, we added 3. So 15 PSI. Springs, it made 15. But it made 838, so this is what we ran. This is what we ran, but we also added meth. These are journal ball. These are journal bearing turbos. Spin them. Esos ustedes no lo tienen, pero van a poder ponerlos ahorita en unas 6 semanas. 5 o 6 semanas. Ahorita no lo tienen. We're just testing because we got this truck from Ford. Ford sponsored us with the Shelby Super Snake. And we're just testing. What's the next test? We're coming up with our own turbos because, you know, we gotta make our own money. Alright? These dudes over here in $1 million cars, $1 million shit, I'm trying to be riding. I'm trying to be whipping an R8 twin turbo. You know? We got VS hopped on board with us. They're gonna be
How's it going?
We went from 62, 62s to straight to 64, 66s journals. They made 838. I think the next thing would be test it on the street. We added meth, but it's just a single nozzle, little nozzle. Single nozzle, little nozzle with shit that we had here. Because we are pushing
It's on 93
the truck on 93. And
stock pumps.
it's stock still everything. There's stock shit that went 1030s with making 760. Now it's making, so before it made 767, 774. Now it's making 838, 800.
60 horsepower.
But, come and check it out. So, if you look, the little turbos, if you plan on sticking with 93, I would do the little turbos. The little turbos.
Which is the top
and 14 to 15 pounds, right? Which 14, 15 pounds little turbos will probably make the exact same shit. It might not, because this right here was gonna keep pulling. The little turbos kind of die off. But for stock motor, stock transmission, which, dude, here, look underneath it. Can you get in there or no?
For the fuel pumps and stuff, like trying to get in there. Yeah, the camera.
Look at this. Stock fuel system, bone stock. Still with the bullshit. Oh shit.
That's a brown differential.
Alright, but look.
Evap, everything.
Stock lines.
Hey, bitch, I'm a big dog. Bitch, I'm a big dog. Bitch, I'm a big dog. Hey, I'm a dog. You gon' talk and I'm locking the jaws. Playing game with these